Welcome to another chapter in my 100% playthrough for Doom: The Dark Ages. I'll be clearing the entire chapter in a quick and efficient manner that you can either follow along with as you play, or you can skip through to figure out what you might be missing if you're doing a cleanup run. I will be grabbing everything in these runs, as well as completing challenges for each chapter, so you won't miss a thing if you follow along from start to finish. Let's get to it. Alrighty, time for chapter 5. Alright, we now have access to Serrat, our trusty dragon companion. There's nothing to do in the first little bit of the mission here, just have to learn how to fly him, and then we'll start collecting stuff. Okay, I was holding up, but it just chose to go left instead. Interesting. Alright, we are almost out of the tutorial. Definitely want to kill these guys. These guys are part of the challenge for the mission. So, they tell you get gold for them, but it doesn't actively show your gold counter going up. But you do actually get 20 gold every time you kill one of these guys, so make sure you kill them every time you see one. Alright, so let's make sure we have our challenges pinned. So Cultist circles, we're going to naturally get that doing our secrets. Secret landing zones, this is the toughest one, but we will be covering everything here. And then destroy 3 Hellfighter ships. That is probably going to come naturally too. You just need to make sure you're actually getting them killed.
The flare is en route.
Assault mode engaged.
All right, we are actually in the mission now. We are gonna do this as methodically as possible. We're gonna leave that ship and we're gonna start to the right side. first ship down. We are going to land right away.
Mark the engines on the hell ship.
We are just gonna clear till we get out of the enemy ship here. Whoops, I thought I was using a totally different weapon. Oh, I have no ammo. Hold on. Alright. We'll kill him first, and then we're gonna grab some ammo so we can actually use my gun. I forgot it carries over your ammo state from the last mission. Alright. Hop out. Grab some HP if you need it. Hop down. Alright, this is a good time, if you got the resources, to do a little upgrading. So, you got two choices here. I personally never use the slow time. I just want more damage. So, grab that. But I'm also going to grab this shield upgrade. So, objectives this way. I'm going to turn right, grab this gold trail. We're going to go for a little drop down the well. First secret area. This is one of our missions to kill the cultists, so wipe them out here. I'm going to turn left. Grab a little bit of gold and some supplies if you need it. I'm going to go for a little swim. Nothing in the water to grab, but once you swim up, there's going to be a gold chest for us to grab. If my guy could get out of the water, that'd be great. All right. Moving on. We're gonna climb up. Can't do anything over at the right side. You can throw a shield at those guys, but we'll get back there in a second. So let's start clearing the area here. And then instead of going through here, I'm gonna go up to the right, to this little graveyard. I'm gonna climb up. A little bit of armor here if you want it. You don't have to grab it. We're gonna grab our blue key. I'm gonna drop down to immediately use it. All right, blue key. Something just shot at me. I don't know from where. But once we're in here, secret area, gold stack, and a life sigil if you need it. And that should be everything from this area. I'll do a quick double check. Yep. Don't pass through the wall. You can just hop right down. No ammo. Kind of a bummer. Alright, and this is our first ammo upgrade of the game. Some more shell ammo. And if you need it, grab a little all max there. Blow that ship up.
Target destroyed. Destroying all the ships will lower the barrier and open a path inside.
Alright, so we got this guy over here. You can kill him if you want to. Whoops. So once you kill him, this actually gives us our first secret landing spot. And a gore nest for us to pop open. Look at that. Easy peasy. Wow, I am really overshooting those. Okay, did not even get to execute him. He just got launched right off the map. We got no ammo though. Hold on, I gotta... He threw off my groove. Alright, we got ammo again. Now we can just start pumping this guy with bolts. Alrighty. That is our second demonic essence. Let me get a nice little max HP upgrade. Serrat is back on the ground, but we are not done here. There's still some stuff to get. So you want to jump down. Hop in here. Secret area. Get that gold chest. I don't think you have to go through this way. I actually don't think it does anything different. Once you have that, I believe that's everything. It might be just this armor pickup if you needed it. That should be all. Okay. My guy cannot climb that. All right, we are done. Secret area 1, and we've killed ship 1. Now we're gonna move. Hold on. Is that the ship we want to kill? We can kill this ship. We can kill the middle ship second. That's fine. That is ship number 2 killed. We can land on it, but we'll come back to that in a couple minutes. So we're gonna go all the way over here to this little tentacle beast. Whoops. And that is gonna trigger one of the Hellfighter ships. That is not what I wanted. We do not want to divert from this guy. All right, if that happens, make sure you just follow this guy because you don't want him running away and you missing out on the reward or the challenge for the level. All right, so that's 2 ships killed. We're gonna kill the 3rd large ship here. Ship number 3 is now down, and this time we are going to land. Give it a second. Hold on, it's right over here. All right, this ship, there is a lot more stuff to grab. Hop down. We got some enemies to kill. The first time you'll see the enforcers, this is pretty important to kill them first. Like, there's always going to be people on the way to them, but the more you can ignore them, the better. Because this guy should always be priority. Kind of funny, the flag just stays up there. All right. This is going to give us also a weapon. I think it's the super shotgun. There we go. Nice for the big booms. Now, we got a couple options here. Let's just clear some of these enemies out to make things a little simpler for us. All right. So, first thing, hold on, little reference. Came through here, can't go through there, but if we go to the right, we can shield throw this. Shield bash. And we're gonna climb up. Just follow the scaffolding. We're gonna drop down. There's nothing over there. So, secret area. We have a cultist circle to wipe out. That's our second of 3. You can drop the gate here and then go down here for a Codex page. Holy City of Aratum. And then in here, we got a gold stack and some supplies, but we gotta do a little fighting before we can walk out with our reward here. Nothing too crazy. And that should be it. So we want to make our way into there next. Got an all max here for us if you need it. Hopefully not. We got some stuff to do here, but first, what could be down here? Nice little life sigil if you do need it. We're gonna take this lift up. So that is not a secret, just for reference. But to get this button down, just shield throw. That's gonna give us a secret area and a nice little ruby. Making our way outside now, and instead of doing the objective, just look to the right, drop down. A little bit of gold on the way. And that's gonna bring us into secret area. Watch out. Got a couple of guys to fight here. Sounds like somebody's chasing me. Am I crazy? But that'll get us. Nice little Serrat toy. Fun little animation there. And I believe we've got everything in this area. Quick double check. Looks like we got it all. Hop into the ship and let's clean this area up. All right, before we go this way towards the objective, crack that open. Secret area. Grab another gold chest. Gonna have to do a little fighting to get out with our reward. Pop down. Clear a little bit more. God, I love the shield throw. Dash through. Head down. Nothing there. I think there's some gold underneath here, though. Nope, that's going to be the next one. So, free shields if you need it after you clear this one. Alrighty, we're going to go to our fourth and final ship. Then we'll do the secret area to wrap things up before we get to the last part of the mission. Alright. So, whoa, my Serrat is bugged out. We're gonna land on the middle ship now. Just clear these guys out, nothing special. This one is a pretty quick ship, I believe. I think it's just the ship itself. No extra traversal. Double check, yeah. Nothing on this ship other than maybe at the bottom as well. So hop down. There we go. This is the ship with a little bit of gold at the bottom. We got one guy to kill. And that should be it for this guy. Now we're gonna go to the fourth and final ship. Whoa, that ship that is bugging out. I think, holy shit, there is something stuck on my guy. All right, we got a Hellfighter ship that we want to chase down. There was another guy, like another demon we could have killed there, but it's not important. Never let these guys escape if you can help it. Oh, fuck me, man. Okay, the retargeting is definitely a frustration point there. Do not leave these guys. You want to be chasing them 100%. Alright, that is our third Hellfighter ship. Finish the challenge there, which is nice. And then we're going to go to this objective marker so that we can kill that final ship. Alright, we got another Hellfighter ship. You do not have to kill it if you don't want to, but I mean, I'm 20 gold, 20 gold. I'm gonna kill it, and it's fun. Makes finishing your weapon upgrades just a little bit faster too. Oh, just follow the path here. We got the final ship to kill. Oh, a little early there. Alright, let's land, and we got a few more things to pick up here. sneaky. Who are we missing? There we go. Okay. All right, so gold pile here. I think that is it in that area, so you can keep moving forward. All right, we get our final weapon for the area. Hold on. Is there somebody alive here? What's going on? All right, it's just a little delayed. All right, we got the cycler now. Also, oh, okay weapon. It's not bad. Nothing special. Shield bash through. And we're gonna go back to my trusty impaler. That is ridiculous. Little pinball action there. Like, they brought the energy shield guys here because they want you to use the cycler, but if your shield is upgraded, you just toss that sucker and let it do the work. Look at that. Just ridiculous. All right, shield pickup here if you want it, but otherwise, you can just hop down, turn around, and a couple more gold bars and a Codex page of Deeg Loric. A little bit of a traitor. All right, so we have all 4 of the main objective ships destroyed. We are gonna head back upstairs. But we have one more thing to grab, and that is the second secret area for our challenge. It's also going to give us our 3rd cultist circle, I believe. So, objective wants you to go here. We are going right down to the ground, and we're gonna kill these 2 demons. Alright, that is going to unlock our 2nd secret landing pad. You can see the cultist circle there while we're landing. So, we want to get inside of here, but we do not know how. We got to get a red key to get out as well, so we are going to hop down. I'm going to kill the cultist circle here. Grab a couple of gold bars on the way. Another set. And then, to our right, is a nice little secret path. Drop that down. Get a nice little weapon skin. And then, we actually go back this way. And up. Give this guy a shot. Throw this. Drop that down. And go for a little swim too. There's a little valve here for us to turn. Drain the pool. Oops. My bad, I was in the right spot. Give that a toss, then go around. Just getting ahead of myself. But we've got our red key that we need to get out of this place. If I recall correctly. There it is. Take that lift up, grab some gold. Kill either door. I don't think it actually matters. Then you're gonna use our red key. Grab this little circling of gold bars. Secret area. And then another shiny ruby. I am pretty sure we got everything we need in here. So Serrat is gonna come back down and we're gonna finish this mission off.
Move into position.
Nothing to grab here, just land, and we're gonna start a little bit of a fight. Just double check. 9 secrets. We got all our resources. Let's wrap this up. That does not want to blow up, eh? There you go. Nice little glory kill. Easy peasy. And that should be the level. Oh, hold on. One more. Anyone else? Oh, yeah. There we go.
I'm headed to the chamber now.
I think that is gonna be it for us. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing, dropping a like, or comment to appease the algorithm gods. I'll see you in the next chapter. Peace.
With them tear until it is done.